Thank you, Yasmin. Turning now to Commitment 2012 coverage. Tulsi Gabbard is a first-term member of the Honolulu City Council and is a company commander with the Hawaii Army National Guard. She served as Hawaii's youngest state representative in 2002, making her the youngest woman in the country to be elected into such a position. Now she has her eyes on filling Hawaii's 2nd Congressional District seat. And joining us this morning for a live interview is Tulsi Gabbard. Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us.
Nice to be here.
Great to see you after it's been a year of campaigning now.
Yes.
And you've seen the latest Civil Beat polls, the numbers 49 to 29, and you're in a lead right now. It's a really big switch from the Star Advertiser poll that showed that Mufi Hannemann was in the lead. What do you make of those numbers, and how confident are you feeling going into Saturday's election?
Well, you know, there's a lot of different polls floating around, but what I see in each of those polls is that right now we're surging, and momentum is moving in our favor very clearly. We are working hard still. We've got just a couple of days left before Election Day this Saturday. As you mentioned earlier in your newscast, today's the last day of walk-in voting, and we're continuing to work every day on every island to reach out to those undecided voters and to make sure that our supporters turn out and vote, because no matter what, I think it will be a close race, and every single vote will make a difference.
During the last televised debate, your competitors criticized you for having a change in terms of your views on social issues. During your time in the legislature, you started off with conservative views in terms of abortion and same-sex marriage, and now you have liberal views. So why the change? And you had also mentioned that it was because of your military service abroad. So
yeah,
why
it
the
was,
change?
you know, some pretty life-changing experiences that I went through, and particularly in the Middle East, where I saw firsthand the extreme negative effects of what can happen when a government oversteps its boundaries and attempts to be a so-called moral arbiter for its people. And it caused me to reflect about our own conversations and decisions and debates and policy decisions happening here at home, and really coming to the conclusion that it's a basic idea of freedom, and government should not have any role in telling people who they can and cannot love, or telling a woman what she should or shouldn't do with her body in these most personal parts of our lives. And whatever rights and benefits, responsibilities government gives, it should be equal for all people.
The seat is to fill Mazie Hirono's seat, and she is known as one of the most liberal members of Congress. So was your shift in views to kind of be more in alignment with the shift in political views for the country?
No, it was really just looking and learning from the experiences that I've had throughout my life and reflecting about what that true meaning of freedom really is and how to apply that here at home, and understanding that freedom, America is the land of the free, and government needs to make sure that we treat all people equally, regardless of religion, gender, ethnicity, sexual orientation, and all the other things that make our diverse communities so unique.
The interesting thing about both campaigns in terms of you and Mufi Hannemann is that both of you have given your campaigns loans, and you at the last minute about $30,000. So are you feeling the pressure right now?
Well, we're working hard. You know, a lot of people have really put in a lot of time, their own money, resources, and it's been a tremendous effort that's brought us to this point today. I'm taking absolutely nothing for granted. Mufi Hannemann put in $150,000 of his own money. I don't have that kind of money, unfortunately, but we're working hard, again, to make sure that voters understand that they have a clear choice on this coming up Election Day on Saturday between the same old politics of the past that has really gotten us into the predicament that we're in today as a nation, versus making a choice for fresh leadership that's going to bring back the focus on serving the people first and foremost.
Well, I know it's been a very busy year. Tulsi Gabbard, thanks for stopping by our studio. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. Nice to see you.
And we should let you know that fellow Democratic candidate Mufi Hannemann was scheduled this morning but canceled. We also interviewed Esther Kia'aina and Bob Marks earlier, and former governor and mayoral candidate Ben Cayetano was scheduled today but canceled. To see our political interviews, you can head to the top video section or politics section of KITV.com. It is 6:17. We'll be right back.